It's a good shot. Quiet time, if he's forced at the back foot, his favourite shot. He's running downhill before. That's a good start by Steve Waugh. This one normally, it's one of the best, I think they're great. They play the horizontal bats so well. Saw a square cut Tendulkar here on Friday against Wasim Akram. It's a magnificent shot. Here we see Steve Waugh playing his favourite shot, forcing off the back foot, races down the hill for 4.
Oh, and so take that. How dare you smack me in the ribcage? Next delivery short again, and Bevan has pulled it away down his field. I tell you what, he should do that more often.
Well, you don't get that feel with second delivery in Test cricket, too. It should have been up and it should have been wide of off stump. We would have smashed it if we got a chance of catching the slips. Throw and a half pitcher. Bevan just rocked back and whacked it away. It should have been up off stump, fraction wide. Slip in the gully.
Bevan on strike again, this little battle continuing. Outside off stump, and he's flading through the offside field. And that'll get to the boundary, and what's more, it'll bring up Michael Bevan's half century. Does it, doesn't he, on a very consistent basis.
Leading run getter for Australia in the Carlton United series. He's got an average of 60, the best in the world. He's batting at number 4, and he's very, very consistent. Great runner between the wickets. Good judge of a run. Finds the gaps. Threw one hand at that. Got it away, square before he moves on to 52. Good strike rate once again. That is a sellout. Don't bring that number. That's all sold at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Nice lead, Grant Smithfield. That's the season for India, isn't it? That sums it up. Gandhi coming into the side. He's fresh. Captain's not happy.
Yes, but there's nothing you can do about it, really. How do you teach an international cricketer to field? No one misses them on purpose. No one drops catches on purpose. But this is bad fielding. Ruiz has hit that one straight down the ground. Down the wicket he goes, and it's, I think, a shot like that every now and again that forces the wicketkeeper up to the stumps. 4 runs all the way, 3 for 171.
Lovely piece of timing from Michael Bevan. And this time, they've listened to the wicketkeeper. Sachin Tendulkar, diving away to his right, has taken a very good catch.
He's almost stunned as well. He's hit the hard turf, the wicket square at the Wacker. Bevan, the major contributor to the partnership, gone 71 of 92 deliveries. Robin Singh's just been seaming it a little bit. Either way, good ball, good length. Hit well by Bevan. Tendulkar, he knows how good that was. So does Samir Dige. Australians are 4 for 190.
Damian Martin getting a terrific reception as he walked out onto the Wacker. And Robin Singh getting a reward for some good bowling here.
Keeping it nice and tight. Men were placed in good positions for that sort of catch, and they're good enough to drag it off, to execute it. At times, just held up. Off cutter. At times the Indians haven't executed when it mattered.
That's worth a shout. Turned down by umpire Davis, but it was well worth asking the question.
Robin Singh once again putting it on line, off cutter.
Oh, that could be out there appealing. No, umpire Davis says he's got back. He's done well, Damian Martin.
The umpire hasn't called for the replay, but the bowler has. He's looking straight to the big replay screen on the ground. Steve Waugh, timing not quite there. Damian Martin new to the crease, just starting to get organised. Could have been an ugly trip back.
Two here.
ये है मिस्टर अगले महीने।
अगले महीने बर्थडे पार्टी? हाँ हाँ देता हूँ ना अगले महीने पक्का।
ट्रिप पे चले क्या?
अगले महीने चलते ना पक्का प्रॉमिस।
यार कितना अगले महीने करते रहेगा? आज ही SIP शुरू करो ₹1000 per month on upstocks और 6 महीने बाद सब तेरे हाथ में।
क्या बात कर रहे हैं यार? मेरे शूज भी आ जाएंगे यार।
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Just the off cutter again, just seaming it nicely from a good length. Robin Singh, as we said, what can be triggered? No good giving up at this stage. The Australians 5 for 201.
Shane Lee, one of the all-rounders that we've just been discussing in those team selections. He's had a pretty good series. Robin Singh having a very good day with the ball here. He's got 2 for 34. He's in his 9th over. Australian batsmen have been trying to get after him, but he's, as Ian Healy just mentioned, he's maintained a very good length. It's a good length that got rid of Steve Waugh.
He's been getting this white ball to seam in too. This one was no different. Good length, just in towards middle stump. Steve Waugh tried to force on the up. Missed it. Dige's done a good job behind as well, keeping that batsman in the crease.
Oh yeah, one ball,
It's not a good sight, that white ball coming at you and the big clunk. Long ago as it was when I played, I still remember what a horrible noise that is.
The batsmen are going to have to look for opportunities to go over this field, although there are some gaps in the infield now. Got a man back on both sides of the wicket.
Chance, got to be a good chance. And umpire Hare's calling for the replay. Shane Lee was pretty slow to turn around. He committed himself, sent back by Damien Martin, and it was a slow turn.
This throw needs to be close to the stumps for Dige to be quick enough to get the bails off. Shane Lee in trouble for mine, had committed to the run. Dravid anticipated the batsman dropping the ball. He was on the front foot, which is why this has occurred.
It looks like the stumps are broken there before Shane Lee gets home. It wasn't the best of throws, it was high, awkward for Dige, an awkward position for him to get the ball down quickly. But I think he's just made it. The keeper, that is, not the batsman.
Well, the tables have reversed, haven't they? All of a sudden, India anticipating short singles, getting in on them, putting the batsman under pressure, executing well. Ideally, that throw could have been a little lower, the top of the stumps, but Dige did really well. He's shown us already this summer that he is quick. He's got fast hands to go with his good footwork. Shane Lee needed some footwork, some real fast stuff to get him home because he's out.
Well, he's gone a mile there. The red light tells him so. Shane Lee run out. India keeping the pressure right on Australia.
2 or 3 quick steps into that ball by Dravid. A reasonable throw. Pace from Dige. Shane Lee gone. Gone for just 2 from 8 balls. And now Australia, 6 for 205, chasing 227.
Shane Warne coming back into the Australian side, and he's walked right into the heat in the kitchen.
They'll take all of that 12.17 average to finish this game off. 22 runs. He hasn't batted for a long, long time. He hasn't batted in this series until the very first match. Since the very first match, batted with a runner, made 9.
Immediately off the mark. partner. Lead off. That's pretty well struck. Excellent shot. Handy boundary for Australia. 6 for 216. There's the danger.
Only they had a direct feed to you, Ian. He was too square as well. If it was going to be up, he needed to be a little finer, and the ball needed to be a Yorker. Yorker in at middle stump. That's a great shot. He was given the opportunity to play it, and he did it. Down for 4. 7 runs from 11 balls now.
Sure likes to play square of the wicket. He's very good there, Imran Khan.
That's even gone behind square. He's got some power. Really wristy flurry towards the ball at the end. Gets it behind point. Throws his wrists at that.
Last over, 5 runs needed, 4 wickets in hand. I really do think that Sachin Tendulkar's got to take a bit of a punt here. He's got to do something to try and get Warne out. And I reckon he ought to bring the third man up about halfway, because he's already edged a couple of deliveries there. That's going to be the best spot, because Shane Warne, off that leg cutter, is likely to loop one into that area.
Well, Bradley made balls. He hasn't been working on his batting while he's been recuperating. He has smashed it again. Just short enough to get underneath it by Prasad. He needed to be fuller in the Yorker length, or shorter so that Shane Warne had to hit on the up. Magnificent shot. The Australians are home.
All the field coming up now. Looking to... and the really slower and really short slower delivery.
Prasad's probably saying to himself as well, why didn't I try that the first time? He changed up the pace, got the bounce. Warne's head was in the air. First one that was smashed for 4 was just Prasad's normal pace, which Warne would have been expecting, and got the length he wanted. Shane Warne, that is.
No problem with this one. He's clouded it. Just short of the fence. So a couple of boundaries from Shane Warne. Wins it for Australia. But India have fought it out all the way, and at least they can leave Australia on a good note, having given Australia a really hard fight for this game.
Another top spinner. Prasad disappears over wide. He's mid-on. That is a good shot as well. Shane Warne 16 from 10 balls. Damien Martin 19 from 20 balls in a crucial innings. As we said, the selectors, whoever they leave out, it's going to be very tough for them.
The Australians have picked the same 13 for the finals.
Shall be.
Just 3 balls remaining in the game. That was after being set. For this game, 12. series.
Flat as attack. There it is, a few little cracks. That's not going to affect anything today. I think the batsman should love the surface, and the bowlers, well, they'll have to hope that it does a bit with the new ball, and I don't think it's going to turn much unless there's a little bit of rough develops towards the second innings. Ideal conditions for a final.
That looks just about perfect in these two games. So it's roughly the same margin there, and at the MCG, a bigger margin for Australia, 8-3 there. In this series so far, it's reflected again.
That's good. Good luck. Thank you.
You're a bit keen to win that one.
Then try to get the day over. We're going to try to get some runs over. We enjoy our cricket and play positive cricket.
Oh, I would have liked to have batted, mate, but we'll get a chance. If we're good enough, we'll win the game. Yeah. And so
नए फॉर्म में डालोगे BGM है
chest and acknowledge that although this is one of 3 games, it is a very, very important fixture. To go one ahead in the best of 3 series is quite an importance. Now, Syed Anwar and Shahid Afridi, and the Pakistan opening batsmen, and their job, as stated by Wasim Akram, is to get after the Australian bowlers. They've done it before, not every time, and they're up against a very good bowling attack. To tell you more about it now, Bill Lawry's in the commentary box, and with him is Tony Greig.
Thank you, Richie. Good afternoon to all our viewers. A wonderful moment for those young cricketers there. The teams shaking their hands as they go out to play this first final MCG.
Yes, that's a wonderful start of the day. Look at them. The little guys and girls have been out on the ground today, joined in. The national anthems were sung out there both sides, and welcome the players onto the ground now, and they'll go and watch the cricket. Lovely day we've got here. Syed Anwar, one of the best one-day opening batsmen in the world, age 31. Have a look at his strike rate. Over 80 and an average of around about the 40 mark. We keep drawing your attention to this. He is a dangerous customer. He gets going today. It's a good match. And then Pakistan will be right up there. They'll be very competitive. And a real danger man down the other end as well. Shahid Afridi, very good player. They're going to obviously front up to Glenn McGrath. It's as good as they come with the new ball. But there he is, Shahid Afridi. 99 matches. Now he's not got a great average, but for his strike rate, I think tells the story, Bill.
Yeah, so he'll take them on in the first 15 overs. He'll try and go over the infield. He likes to get straight down the ground, but he's facing a man very much in form in McGrath. A big match also for the umpires, in-form umpires. Simon Torfell, New South Wales and Errol Hunt from South Australia. It's the first delivery in the first line.
खाते टाइम भी फोन देख रहे हो? ऐसा क्या मिलता है इसमें?
पैसे मिलते हैं।
क्या बोल रहे हो?
इस ऐप को यूज कर।
Yes, it is out. Freedy's gone. That ball took off. It was a good line. He just tried to fend it away. And once again, this great bowler strikes again in the first over.
That was a superb delivery. Freedy looked around towards square leg, almost suggesting that it may well have been over the height that's allowed here. It was pretty high, and up he went. Got a little deflection on that one, and of course McGrath celebrating there. That's a big blow. Freedy is one of those batsmen capable of getting any team off to a quick start. Not today, though. Out caught behind on the bowling of McGrath. It's 1 for 1.
Ijaz Ahmed comes in at 1 for 1. Seeing pretty good touch. Got that nice into the gap. Working through the mid-wicket region. And Bevan, the fieldsman. And he has gone! Well caught! McGrath's got 2, it's 2 for 4. Flew straight to slip. Well caught, superb bowling.
Well, Pakistan may feel confident, but they're going to have to put the runs on the board. Ijaz is out. That's a big wicket. He can be a bit of a nervous starter. He gets going. He's an outstanding player. Good catch by Shane Warne. Moving nicely to his right there. Had it covered all the time. Glenn McGrath, the border medalist in the year 2000, has struck twice at the MCG. And Pakistan already have enough problems. Ijaz Ahmed out for a duck. Caught by Warne and slips. It's 2 for 4.
Ismail Haq, struggling for form, has got a very good record. Oh, close, close. Wise is giving him. He's got 3. Incident's gone for duck at the MCG. Pakistan are 3 for 4.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Well, the appeal was incredibly confident. My first reaction, just looking at his body language, was that it was very adjacent to leg stump. Let's see if we can pick the line here. He does get a long way across. Just watch him go. He's gone a long way across, isn't he? Where does it pitch? On off stump, just slips back a little bit. Well, I think that was probably a bit middle and leg. Oh, yes. You cannot get yourself into that situation and expect anything other than that, the finger. That's the end of Inzamam Al-Haq, and boy, what a blow. 3 ducks in this innings so far. It's the 3rd duck to have accompanied the Pakistan batsman off the ground already. 3 for 4.
Yusuf Yohana is 25 years of age, good average, good strike rate, but a wonderful start by Glenn McGrath. Pakistan, after winning the toss and batting on a good pitch, this was plumb. He went cross and back. He missed the ball by inches, and it would have taken middle and leg. Easy decision for an umpire to give. He's on the batting crease. That's out.
Yes, and he didn't rush it either. He actually looked at it for a while and considered all aspects. Look at that scorecard. 3 ducks in a row.
It's a good shot. His toes could go for 4. It's well played. It's some relief there for Pakistan. They still need to keep scoring. See off this new ball. Just get around about 4 runs per over here with wickets in hand. That's their assignment now.
Well, there's been a big change down at the far end. The flags have come out in a hurry. They were put away there for a while, but as soon as that 4 was smashed away, here we are. They're up.
They would dearly love to have at least 2 of those 3 wickets they've lost still in hand, because these conditions are excellent. Australia one fast strike bowler down today. So it's time that this 196 match veteran comes good.
He's gone. Oh, that one just had a bit of a look out, but Shane Warne hung on to it. It was like the ice cream cone, a bit sticking out at the top.
What a very nonchalant shot. Just flicked the wrist at it. Brett Lee in opening partnership with Glenn McGrath, and And then there's part-time options coming on to bowl. You shouldn't be doing this. Good bowling, just left the left-hander. Very casual shot and just gripped by Warne. Pakistan reeling, absolutely reeling. They're 4 for. Reddy gets his first wicket. It's 4 for 12.
Abdur Razak, the all-rounder, coming back into the Pakistan team. They've got a long batting lineup and they're going to need all of them. It's gone through the gap between keeper and first slip. There's a good, healthy edge. Normally they go to 45. Oh, Andrew Simons, I don't like the head first dive. It's 4 for 25.
Just out of his hands. The thump on the ground, I reckon, probably did it. Difficult chance, diving forward, a bit